What's up, guys? So I didn't want to make this my first video to record, but I will make this my first video to record. And this is just addressing certain things that happened, like I would say a week ago, probably yesterday. And I'm really just speaking on it because I don't like certain perceptions to be what they are and what they not. So I'll address this certain perceptions myself. So first, I did get on the internet and I did kind of explode, and it's only because I probably held in a lot of emotions and I was just dealing with a lot of things myself personally. And just like, you know how you be just like a ticking time bomb, tick 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 tick, then you just be like boom. That was actually me, yes. And I do use social media sometimes for the wrong personal reasons, and I shouldn't use social media for that. I should definitely reach out to my outlet that I do have, and I have a great support system or whatever and things like that. But I'm only addressing it because I don't want it to be perceived that my personal issues and things that I do on my own time, in my own defense and things like that. Anything that I do, I want you guys to separate that from my kid's father. Like, don't put that together in that. Don't make my issues I'm not gonna say mistakes, because anything that I do is not a mistake. It's something that I intentionally want to do, and I may come back later on and apologize. And everything I did say in the video I meant, but it's a better way of me to say that, you know what I'm saying? It's a better ways for me to say a lot of things, but I'm learning. I will learn eventually, and I won't have to keep repeating this same situation, you know, over and over again. But let's address the truths. Certain things that I did speak in the video are true, yes, but it's certain things that me and him have healed from, so I speak about it publicly, not knowing that it may take a detrimental effect on his personal life, his business life, and things like that, because I don't have a name for myself. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think about me, how y'all feel about me. I'm gonna come still sit in whoever face, regardless of what I said, this, that, and be, you know, be me. I'm never gonna authentically fake like I'm something that I'm absolutely not. But he do have a name for himself, and me speaking about our personal business and our personal life issues and things like that is out of line, and I shouldn't be bringing stuff to social media at all at this big ass age, because I am a big ass grown up, but I'm a big ass teenager though. But anyways, but yeah, I just wanted to just address that, because I don't like the, oh, we need to have this meeting because this is that and third. Because honestly, let's put this out in the air. A lot of y'all was tuned in to that. A lot of y'all was laughing at that. A lot of y'all secretly love, you know, drama. Y'all get off on that. But what is that noise? But yeah, it's just certain things that I have to do personally, and I have to grow personally in certain areas, and that's probably one of them. But y'all do too. Y'all do too. And I don't want y'all to be like, y'all be so judgmental, be first to judge, you do all that goofy shit, because y'all have to grow up too, because a lot of y'all literally was laughing at that. And then let's say this, he don't really fuck with a lot of y'all, and a lot of y'all really don't fuck with him, because y'all more tuned in when it's drama between his personal life than when he actually showing y'all his craft. So people that made comments like, oh hey, your craft, you should focus on your craft, this is that, when he does focus on it, y'all don't show him no support on that. So let's stop that, number one. And let's stop making the vocal point sexual. Let's stop making that sexual. Yes, I showed videos sexually, whatever. That's my problem. That's not his problem. But so what? Y'all know, so what? Literally, so what? How do you think you got here? Your mom and your daddy was fucking. You know, your mom was swallowing dick. Your daddy was munching up cat. Come on now. Let's not be immature minded at all. And then God do say be fruitful, you know, and create. But yeah, so let's stop trying to make that the focal point. And then my children don't know nothing about nothing that's going on in that shit. My kids, they ain't used to that shit. They don't pay attention to that shit, and they not mature sexually to even understand that shit. So when y'all be like, oh, she posted them on the internet, I didn't post them on the internet naked. The camera was turned to them, and I turned it back to me. It wasn't like, hey, look, my kids are naked in the tub, let's take a look at them kids. It wasn't me doing that. So don't perceive it that way. And if you do perceive it that way, go get help, because now I'm concerned about you. But anyways, yeah, I just wanna make that clear. And you girls that saying, oh, she's so insecure, look at me. I can never be insecure about anything. My mom raised me well, you know, and my mom told me every day I was beautiful and things like that. So insecure, no. But was I fed up? Absolutely, yes, I was fed up, because it, like I said, it's personal shit that was going on personally that I should have just kept off the internet. But I'm gonna be a mature adult, because somebody has to be, and I will take accountability for what I did on social media. Yes, 100%. But we already handled this in our personal life already, and you know, just either you fuck with me or you just don't fuck with me. But you gotta remember, I don't give a fuck at all. I literally don't give a fuck, because I'm gonna always be myself. And I just don't want who I am to overtake who he is musically, because he's a great musician. And you know, and if you choose not to work with him, maybe that's not in your plans, and maybe that's not in God's plan. Maybe God's got something bigger for him, you know what I'm saying? And maybe God didn't want to take that route for him, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because I don't like the whole church, let's cut them off because they did this. What if God cut you off because you did what you did, and he like, oh no, hey, I don't want to do this because you did this. You know, let's stop always trying to be judgmental about a situation, and let's really stop and think how much grace and mercy that your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ have given you. Because honestly, let's be for real. Let's really be for real. But yeah, because I'm getting too much into that. I just don't like the judgmental shit, and then I don't like the holier than thou shit either, because everybody, all y'all shit funky as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just needed to address that. Like I said, we handled the situation off social media privately. I thank everybody that did reach out to me and that did tell me, hey, get off of here, hey, this ain't it, hey, this, hey, I appreciate it 100%. But I was not in that right mindset to listen to that and to pay attention to that. But when I did pray and talk to God, God did show me to go back and pay attention to them people that was egging me on, and pay attention to them people that was trying to get me off of there. And 100%, I appreciate that, because I need them type of people in my corner, period. And then also the people that check me about it later on, yes, thank you, because I needed that. I needed to hear that shit. But yeah, I handled that shit privately, and you know, it is what it is. Like I said, when people are in a relationship, people have they're two different people. Stop trying to put us together, because I have my own personal life, he has his own personal life, but I have to remember that he is more in the public eye, you know what I'm saying? So he has to be cautious of certain things that he does and things like that on his page and things like that. So I have to take initiative into that, and that basically helps me, you know, be better as well with being public with my whatever we gonna call it today. But yeah, I'm growing. God give you grace and mercy, give me grace and mercy. God give everybody grace and mercy, give him grace and mercy, and stop charging stop charging my mistakes to his life. Them my mistakes. I'm gonna get in trouble for my own shit. He not gonna get in trouble for shit that I do. So stop. But when he did whatever he did on there, he does have a right to defend himself. If that's how he chooses to defend himself, he shouldn't be faulted for how he defend himself. I'm not sure what type of couples y'all are used to looking and dealing with, but baby, when you growing with each other, that's what comes with it. And sometimes it gets in the public, and sometimes, you know, You have to, but like I said, you either fuck with us or you don't fuck with us. You don't fuck with me, you fuck with him. You don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what none of you motherfucking bums think about me, literally. Because any bum that judges somebody, anybody that judges somebody's life is a bum to me. Because God, like I said, but yeah. I did re-record. I had to re-record and re-record this video over and over and over again, but we finally got it right. We finally got it right. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting more videos and shit like that, just to be, you know, bring y'all in my personal life, because I really do have my own personal life outside of that. Like, I'm my own personal individual, and I hate when y'all try to group me and box me with this man. Stop trying to group me and box me with this man. Let me be who I am. But yeah, I'm in the works for something. And also, y'all, who's to say we didn't plan the whole thing? Just to get y'all looking and talking. Because, like I said, who's to say that? Who's to say? All publicity, all good and bad publicity, you hear me? But hey. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and let it be what it is. But yeah, like I said, don't charge don't charge my bullshit to his bullshit. He got his own bullshit that he already got to come over. And then when I did talk about a certain situation, I am going to stop speaking on that certain situation. But like I said, me and him have healed from it, so I just thought it was okay to talk about publicly. But it's not, because it's more damaging to continue to relive a mistake that you are trying to grow up from and grow out of, and you and your partner came to a realization that y'all want to grow from it. So I respect him and I respect that, so I am going to stop talking about it and stop bringing it up. But also, I'm gonna stop bringing our personal life to the internet anyway, because y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all be laughing with us, and then like y'all be saying, y'all right back with each other. And is so what? You in your shit too. You in your little shit. But, you know, I appreciate everybody for their positive encouragement and feedback. But all you other motherfuckers can suck my dick. Period.